When it comes to watercolor painting and DIY Christmas crafting, there are so many different materials available to buy which can be a little overwhelming. In this video, I'm going to go through different materials that I use to help and inspire you ready for your Christmas arts and crafts so that you can relax and enjoy the festive season. During November and December, I'll be posting lots of winter and Christmas themed art tutorials, including winter landscapes, fun Christmas characters and card making, as well as some bonus tutorials on how to make DIY Christmas decorations with clay, wood slices and painting ceramic baubles. If that's for you, then definitely remember to hit the subscribe button. To follow along with the weekly watercolor tutorials, all you're going to need is a blue, green, red, black, yellow and white watercolor, paintbrushes and either a mixed media paper or watercolor paper. As it's Christmas season, I thought it would be nice to incorporate some metallic watercolor into the paintings. This is 100% optional and not a necessity to be able to complete the paintings in all the tutorials. I decided to purchase 3 different metallic palettes at different price points so that if you did want to use metallics, then you would at least see which ones might work best for you. Jump to the end of the video if you would like to see these options. If you also wanted to join in with the DIY Christmas ornaments and decoration making, I will be showing you what materials I love to use and a sneak peek of some of the designs that we will be painting together. To start with, I'll walk you through some of my favourite watercolour art supplies. I love to use this Winsor & Newton art palette which has 45 colours. I also love these individual art palettes by Art Philosophy. They have different palettes with specifically chosen colours, like this one here is a pastel one, and then this one has metallics and landscape woodland colours. My go-to budget-friendly paper is the Daler Rowney Mixed Media Pad and the Canson Mixed Media Pad. They are perfect for beginners and also artist lovers who not only use watercolours but also like to use lots of other materials, for example colouring pencils, pens, gouache and ink. I created these mini Christmas designs using the Canson paper cut down to A6 pieces and used a mix of the watercolours from each of these palettes. The gold that you see is my favourite metallic acrylic paint, as you can actually use it on lots of materials like wood, fabric, paper, clay and more. I always grab this to add to different art pieces and have done for years. A little goes a long way too. Because it's multi-use, been able to use it on all of these, never had any issues with the paint cracking or peeling off. Then with my Daler Rowney Mixed Media paper, which I have in A5 and A4 size, I've made this 3D wreath Christmas card. There will be a tutorial on how to make this and some of the other pieces you'll see in this video. And again, I've used the Decadent Pies to paint the wreath, as there are a couple of metallic colours within this palette too. I've used the 3D stickers to actually make the wreath seem 3D off the card. They are really strong and you can cut them down to use more sparingly with no issues. I'll be using these a lot on my 3D pieces over Christmas. Moving on to materials for DIY Christmas ornaments and decorations. We have the Arteza wood slices, again another staple of mine. I purchased a few different wood slices over the years with differing price points, and even though these ones seem to be the highest in price, I still think these have been the best quality. I will link in the description all the materials I've used, including the ones not mentioned in this video, which may be more budget friendly and also that I found still to be of a good quality. So in this set you get 45 in a box and some twine so that you can hang your ornaments after painting. I've used both acrylic paint and acrylic gouache on the wood slices as they both paint really great on them. I like the Daler Rowney acrylics and also the whole beam acrylic gouache paints. With the Daler Rowney, I've collected over the years a nice selection of colours because I do use them a lot when making my hand painted ornaments for my shop. If you want to try out these paints, you can actually buy smaller ones in a set. Then with my whole beam acrylic gouache, again I've brought a set and collected more shades that I bought separate over time. I found that the opacity of the acrylic gouache and the quality are great for painting on different crafts and for artwork. Now for my favourite materials to make clay ornaments. I really do love making pieces out of air dry clay. It's super easy and you only have to wait a couple of days for your created items to dry. But air dry clay is so much fun to make things with, and you can buy great sealants that help keep your pieces protected. My go-to clay is all of the Das range. I currently only have the Das air dry clay in stone. I usually go for the white modelling clay just simply because it's a lighter colour clay, which means the paint actually covers it a lot easier, especially with the lighter shades. Here are some of the examples of Christmas tree decorations which I've previously made. I used the Das white modelling clay for these, and then either the Daler Rowney paints mentioned previously or the whole beam acrylic gouache. Allowing the paints to dry, I always follow on with my favourite sealants, the Liquitex High Gloss Varnish. Once cured, it actually gives a really nice finish. It doesn't scratch off and it protects your clay. This one I made 3 years ago and it still looks just as good as when I first made it. I've also got a Liquitex Satin Varnish, which I would say is just as good, but a slightly different finish. You can wipe over these surfaces once the varnish has dried, but keep in mind not to use too much water, as I'm not sure as to how it will affect the longevity of your pieces over time. Lastly, the ceramic hand-painted baubles. To make these, I've bought some ceramic baubles and I've used my Daler Rowney and whole beam gouache to paint the designs onto them. And then again, I've used my favourite metallic acrylic paint. I have a couple of colours, but my go-to is still the bright gold, and you can use the gold watered down for a subtle effect, or use it as it comes from the pot, which is a really striking metallic finish. For all of your ornaments, you can keep the twine or ribbon that have come with the sets, but over time I've purchased different style ribbons just to see what goes better with my designs, and I'll go through those now just to show you which ones my favourites are. And I've used these on ornaments, gift tags, and also bows for Christmas cards. We have the gold and silver metallic ribbon. Then I have a selection of chiffon ribbons which look really nice with the baubles. A couple of different style twines and string. I think these look really nice on gift tags and really nice on wood slices. And then these satin star ribbons in different sizes. You can find these kind of ribbons in your local craft stores or online. I have linked some of these in my description, or similar ones. For the last section of the video, I'm going to try out some different metallic watercolor palettes. If you want to get some metallic paints but you have a low budget, this set is actually a really good one. The paints seem very strong and I'm really impressed with how deep the colour came out and also how metallic they are. They were under £5 and the colour selection seems great for Christmas with golds, bronze, silver and a red shade. I then have the Winsor & Newton palette and the Derwent, both under £20. This Winsor & Newton palette come with a travel watercolour brush, which I love and has 8 different colours. The Derwent palette has a water brush. Now I've not used one of these before, but it seems to work quite well. The selection of colours in this palette is amazing, and I do love the shimmer on these too. So my favourite for depth of colour and metallic shimmer has got to be this one. My favourite for colour choice is this one, and then my least favourite but still a really lovely metallic set is this one. Do love the brush that comes with it. I hope that me showing my favourite arts and crafts supplies for this festive season has helped you, and that you'll have lots of fun following along with my future watercolour tutorials and bonus Christmas craft videos. I'd love to hear from you on what you are most excited to see, and if there's anything that I haven't mentioned that you'll also love to have a tutorial on. My upcoming video is how to make a Christmas wreath card, so make sure you hit the bell for a post notification. That's all from me today. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy painting!